All right, part two. We are booking an event in New York City. Check out part one if you want to figure out what this event's about and that sort of stuff. In this video, we are going to be marketing. Let's drive some people to this event. Quick update for you before we jump in. In the last video, I had a call with a different space and we negotiated about $400. But then I talked to WeWork, and the way that WeWork does it is they give you space for free. So instead, we're going to do this event at WeWork on Fulton. They'll support everything and all that. So WeWork on Fulton is the new event, so I'm going to update the Eventbrite quickly to reflect that. All right, and we're updated. We're good to go. Hey, it's Alex from A Few Days Later. I'm just going to punch in here a few times to set some context. In this video, we're going to cover three things that we did to promote the event, one by one. The first thing I did was email our marketing manager, Ronaldo, to send an email out to the list. Once that was done, I went over to Google and searched for event directories to list the site on. This is historically where most of the ticket sales have come from. Marketing, events, NYC, and we'll see what pops up. And I'll also search startup events. Okay, and I think these should be enough. Let's list on these sites.
Hey, tell us a joke.
Okay, the event submitted all these directories, and now on to the next thing. Gary from Gary's Guide, New York City Guide, actually a pretty big one that drove most of the traffic to our meetup back in the day. Got back, he said he wants to give away some free passes to generate buzz. I think that sounds amazing, so that's great. Already a good sign. The last thing I did was spin up our paid channels, so I messaged Mike Mall, who's our PPC manager, and spun some ads up. Here's the call we had. Hey Mike, how's it going?
Good, bud. How are you?
Doing good.
Yeah, so there's a couple of ways that we can do this in terms of setting it up. I think in terms of the targeting, it's pretty straightforward. It's like people in marketing, people that are whose job titles, quote unquote, are entrepreneur on Facebook. I think like that like grouping of people is the best targeting. The event looks like it's pretty kind of open. It doesn't have a specific like use case for the customer, so
yeah, anyone in B2B, which, you know, any sort of startup like that. Cool. And then New York area, you think we're going to be fine with all that? Yeah,
I think I'll pinpoint the office and then kind of make it within some kind of a radius. I don't think it has to be too small. I don't want to make it huge. But let's kind of do like a 5 to 6 mile radius, and then just see how that comes in. I mean, it seems like it's a pretty easy area to travel to, right?
Yeah, it's very central. It's right in Financial District. It's close to almost every train line in New York.
Yeah, so yeah, I think a 5 mile radius from there should give a pretty big, maybe more. I'll see what it looks like on the map as I kind of bring it up.
Cool. And then what do you think for budget on this?
I think that like the $5 a day, like I think just continuing with that is more than enough, because it's only you don't have a huge amount of tickets either, right?
It's about 120.
Yeah, that's going to get quite a bit of reach. So I think there's two sides of it. I think you can promote it as like build it out as a Facebook event with a link to here to actually make the purchase, so that while it's going out, it'll also show up with if people are looking at like what events are going on around me. Because right now it looks like within the Eventbrite it does that, but I don't know how many people are using the Eventbrite app per se. You know what I mean? To see what's going on around them.
So what do you need for me to get this going?
I don't think anything. I've got access to the Facebook page. As you know, I set up the business manager so that everybody, so that you and I put Robert on it as well, can easily control like business pages and like all the ad accounts and stuff like that. Cool. No, not a lot. I would say I'll just get it going, and then I'll keep an eye, super close eye, to see if it's going to work better as like a promoted Facebook event, or if it should be like its own, like an engagement ad, like a PPE type thing with like a link to the Eventbrite page. Like that's going to be, to me, that's going to be the cheaper for mass exposure. But I think creating it as a Facebook event, my only fear with creating it as a Facebook event, and I've had success and I've had issues, is that when people opt in to a Facebook event thing or interested or whatever, but because they have to actually register and it has to go through here, I don't want to lose people I'm going to the event, but they don't hit the Eventbrite page. You know what I mean? Like they just check into the Facebook event. I think having it set up and maybe not running ads to it, but within the event saying like, hey, go and see it, just to pull anybody that's in the area, and leave it as like an organic post, and then probably like a PPE for the actual like, hey, come check out this website, purchase tickets, and then I'll just set up a bit.ly link so we can track that traffic.
Thanks for watching the video. Feel free to like this video to encourage this type of content on YouTube. Subscribe for more B2B sales training. And if you need marketing support for your digital agency, check out experiment27.com. Thanks.